Hey Capricorn, welcome to a reading. Capricorn, if this reading resonates with you, please like and or subscribe. I just did a reading for you and I was just left confused. I uploaded it and I just left it in my drafts. And why? Well, because I couldn't tell what was going on. There was one instance where somebody was financially codependent on somebody else to where they keep asking for money, because they don't have proper money management. So it's like taking advantage of their partner. And then there's another one where you could be single and there's maybe some sort of shopping addictions and poor spending habits. And then there's another one where there could be like two different couples and there's like the secret affair going on. Like it's so Capricorn, it's so all over the place. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna draft it. I'm gonna draft it and we're gonna try again. Oh my God. We're gonna try again, Capricorn. Cause I was like, what in the what? Like I was like, what is going on? But in that entire reading, the energy was just draining, and money is energy. The energy was draining. Anyway, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? Two of Wands. What's going on with Capricorn? There it is again. It won't leave me alone. Someone's really in their head, in the crossroads. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. What's going on in Capricorn's life, spirit? There goes the Ace of Pentacles reversed again. Something about money. So somebody may be feeling financially bound in a situation with themselves, and point is they're wondering. I think maybe they're applying to jobs. They're wondering if they're going to get any job, or they're wondering like, what am I going to do in order to make more money? Because there could be somebody feeling financially constricted right now. So all they can think about is how much money they're losing or how much money they don't have, or constantly thinking about what plans they got to make in order to make money. What's going on with Capricorn? Star in reverse. Yeah, there's a feeling of hopelessness here. Questioning if someone's on the right path, What's going on here for Capricorn? Again, stressed out. I'm telling you, someone's stressed out. Let's keep going. Somebody's having mental health issues. That's what it is. For some of you, somebody needs a prescription for this. So I'm not a doctor, but it just really does feel, Pentacles is physical items as well. So someone could be constantly stressed out, trying to figure out what to do. And for some, is wondering like, how am I going to be able to solve this? I need something. And maybe that prescription didn't come through. You know what I mean? Or maybe they haven't applied for one, or maybe they did apply for one. It really does make me feel like somebody's means, is being challenged. And somebody's mental health, because the star is health as well, is kind of suffering because of it. So the point is, because somebody feels restricted, they're really stressed out. Yeah, see, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody could have made a bad investment, lost a lot of money, right? There it is. Look at this. See? Chariot, Devil, Tower, Ten of Cups in reverse. Something here is blowing up or has blown up in a connection for some of you, or within the self. It's one of those, if you're single, right? It's one of those, I'm coming to the realization that, am I ever going to be happy? Is happiness ever going to come to me? Am I ever going to find the one? Very obsessively thinking about this. Like life is just, I don't know why I got life is like a box of chocolates, but not the good chocolate. It's almost like somebody feels trapped to their circumstance, and it's just chaotic after chaotic. It's unpredictable, and I think somebody really is feeding into this energy where nothing is ever going to be right. I mean, like I said before, for some it's like, man, where am I going to get money from? When am I going to, I need, I can't afford that prescription, or I feel like I'm losing money, or maybe I should have never invested into whatever. Um, and then for some, it's like there's a codependency there, where somebody is codependent to somebody else, but there's a lot of unhappiness there. So I feel Capricorn. It's kind of similar to the reading that I just put in my drafts, to where you're starting to recognize maybe unhealthy energy around you, whether that's your personal fears, whether that's somebody that you're with. Um, and it really does feel like if somebody had the money, it makes me feel like if I just had the money, I would probably just move. I would move across the waters. I would just burn down this whole house, like that's how it feels. For a lot of you, I am seeing family dynamics that are very unhealthy and not really emotionally supportive, or unhealthy relationships. And it's kind of feeling so like tied down. And that's why the question is like, what do I do? And the sad part is, even at the crossroads, Capricorn, it's like somebody feels that they don't even have options. Like it's almost like wishful thinking, like it's never going to be. So I really do feel, Capricorn, that somebody is struggling really hard with mental health, and could be in an abusive relationship where somebody takes the light, and it's like somebody's light just slowly is in their shadow, Maybe that somebody overpowers the other person in the relationship and they don't feel seen. Um, it just feels very explosive, very toxic, very unpredictable. Um, yeah, Capricorn, this is very heavy. For me, this is a heavy reading. What is this tower in Capricorn's reading? There it is. Don't know what to do, right? With all this chaos and unpredictability, what's going to happen next? It's always thinking of the worst. It's always trying to prepare for the next surprise, and even after something has fallen apart, what do I do now? So it's like constantly stuck, Capricorn, constantly stuck in thoughts and illusions. But notice with this energy, they're victimizing themselves. They feel like they're stuck. They feel like they're trapped. They don't know what to do. It's always like constantly thinking of a way out, but never doing anything to actually get out, you know, especially if you're struggling internally with your mental health. It's kind of like, you're dealing with this, but what are you doing to manage that? Are you seeing a doctor? What's going on? What's wrong with the finances? What's wrong with the health? Now with the Wheel of Fortune being here in reverse, this is karma. It's not good karma. Let's be real, it's bad. It's bad karma. That means that the decisions that you've made in your life have caused you to be in a space where you're feeling like you're not in control, that destiny is against you. Okay? Like you need to be saved. Ooh, I just got chills. It's almost like the devil has taken over, and where's God? Where's the angels? Feeding into your dark side in a sense. So for some of you, you're dealing in a connection where this person brings the worst out of you, or that you bring the worst out of each other. Okay? It's very explosive to me. It's very unhealthy. It doesn't feel safe. Look at that, 10 of swords. Yeah. This is like mental breakdown. One more, and I might as well just, why am I even here? Why am I even here? Like somebody come save me. Take me away. If this is what my life is going to be like. This is the kind of, this very heavy energy, Capricorn. If you feel comfortable, let me know how this resonates with you. But I kind of feel, Capricorn, as an overall message, you confirmation. Look, LinkedIn job alerts. For some of you, you need income. Somebody needs the income. If you're in a connection, it's like somebody needs income. Um, money has been blocked here as well. There's also been poor investment. So let's see what's going on with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. We have the Temperance. What is Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The Fool card. Yeah. There's an energy around impulsive decisions around investments and money. A little bit of naivety when it comes to your financial investments, and trying to learn how to temper your needs, right? Is it money that goes into emotional imbalance? Is it emotional eating and spending on fast food? What is it? Is it drinking? What is it? Okay, so it does feel like spirit is saying that there is money trying to come through. It is a little bit blocked, but there's a need to be some sort of healing around your finances. So there are such things as financial wounds. Um, I'm also getting, okay, for some of you, it's gonna resonate for very little bit of you. Somebody feels like they're left high and dry. You know, like if somebody was dependent on someone for whatever it was, it's like this person is now pulled back, you know? Why star in reverse? This could also be a health issue, trying to manage a health issue, you know? What's the star in reverse for Capricorn? What is a star in reverse for Capricorn? High priestess in reverse. So this can usually talk about not feeling connected to your higher self, which makes sense if you're constantly in your head. How can you meditate? How can you think and come up with solutions when you're constantly thinking of the worst case scenario, when you're constantly fighting your own thoughts, right? With the 10 of Wands, heavy burdens, a lot of baggage, a lot of responsibilities for some of you, health issues, right? Um, yeah, I really do feel with the Temperance being here, the Chariot being here, I really do feel like there's some sort of angelic guidance. They're trying to help revive you. That's what I'm getting. They're trying to help revive you. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here, like if you're dealing with somebody, like a husband, whatever, maybe the husband doesn't have is not a really good financial provider, whether it's because they're naive or ignorant to financial information, or maybe they're financially, I think, manipulating or abusing, right, withholding, or this person's not disloyal, right? Pick however it resonates for you. But again, that feeling of instability now around a person is challenged. Okay, let's get that King of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. You could be dealing in a marriage where they're not loyal. Look, King of Wands. There it is. Someone who's constantly cheating. Somebody who's very aggressive, who leads with their passion. Whatever they want, they have, even if it doesn't make financial sense. For some of you, and it's not going to resonate for all of you, but it just popped up in my head. For some of you, somebody pays workers. Somebody has a sensual addition. I want to be careful how I say this. There's somebody here that has a bad addictions. Let's put it that way. They have bad addictions. Okay. So they make poor financial choices because of these bad addictions. They put their money where it doesn't belong, that it doesn't help them to heal or grow, but it helps them to scratch the itch. You know, there's something about issues around boundaries in desires and dependencies. All right, what else for Capricorn? Somebody is thinking about moving away, relocating, or somebody could be in the process of moving. Yeah, Ace of Cups is in reverse. There is disappointments around this because they feel like they're going to miss somebody. They're going to miss somebody. Somebody has to leave somebody behind. I don't know in what way. A child, a partner, a location. They got to leave their childhood friends. So somebody, I don't know who it is, feels like they have to move. They have to move away and they'll love you from afar, you know? It is hurtful, but they have to. Yeah, look, lovers. There's a decision. This is where I'm going to leave it, Capricorn. There is a decision around partnerships. Okay, whether you're leaving partnerships behind, whether you're going towards a partnership, if it's a new job, it's you're trying to find your alignment, maybe even to your higher self, you know. And in order to do that, you know you have to calm the waters for whatever that is, right? For some of you, it's saying goodbye to somebody that's very unhealthy. For some of you, it's addressing your own self. Okay. For some of you, it's healing your inner child. For some of you, it's trying to create a bond with your parent. It's something where you need to nurture yourself, your emotional health, your mental health. Yeah, King of Swords is coming out. There's a lot about seeing the truths for what they are, looking at things very logically, and then making directive choices. Okay. So when it comes to relationships, though, it does feel with the Lovers and the King of Swords, there could be somebody that is very important, but there's a coldness to it, you know, and there's going to be a decision around a partnership as well. Let's get more on that for Capricorn. What is the Lovers and the King of Swords? The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work on a partnership with you because it makes sense, because, yeah, it makes sense. Emperor, because of responsibilities, right? So some of you, it's like being with somebody because you have major responsibilities, right? You need to build this empire or maintain the empire. It's what's right. It's what the old school would do, right? Um, so I feel for some of you in relationships, there could be discussions around what are we going to do next? How are we going to fix this? How are we going to bring balance into this? And it's going to be a lot about direction. Okay. Um, so yeah, some of you might get that communication from someone and you're like, oh my God, they actually love me. And now we're going to go on our merry-go way. And some of you are just going to have honest conversations about your relationship, where it's going, the practical steps that you need to do. And for some of you, you're going to get honest with yourself on what you need to work on for yourself. So again, Capricorn, all in all, very chaotic energy, but Spirit is saying that within the next few weeks, there is going to be major truths, and however that resonates to you, whether it's the relationships you deal with or within yourself, because there's something very unhealthy going on and it needs to be addressed so that you can experience happiness and unity in your life. Okay.